Sometimes heists are just like the movies: disguises, guns, explosives, turtlenecks, double crossings. Sometimes not so much: bees, lettuce, maple syrup, Justin Bieber. In any case, the daring and duplicitous world of heists always proves to be an endlessly fascinating and entertaining subject to delve into. Just don't get any bright ideas. Before we get started, take a moment to please subscribe to our channel, leave us a comment, and give us a like. Number 1. Saddam Hussein makes a last-minute withdrawal. As the US rained fire on Baghdad in March of 2003, Saddam Hussein sent his men and his son Qusay to the Central Bank of Iraq to make a little withdrawal. In total, the men made off with almost $1 billion in cash. Later, an army sergeant would find $650 million stashed in one of Hussein's palaces, but the rest may never be found. Number 2. The Banco Central burglary. Another one of the world's largest heists was the Banco Central burglary at Fortaleza, Brazil in 2005. The robbers managed to tunnel beneath the vault and made off with about $52 million. 25 people were suspected to be involved, and several of the gang members are thought to have been victims of kidnapping. Arrests and recovery of the money have been ongoing, but most of the dough is still unaccounted for. The tunnel was notably well constructed, complete with rudimentary air conditioning and electric lighting systems. Number 3. The Antwerp Diamond Heist. The Antwerp Diamond Heist in February of 2003 has been dubbed the Heist of the Century, and it's one of the largest diamond heists in history. Diamonds, gold, and other jewelry valued at more than $100 million were stolen, and the loot was never recovered. It's believed to have been carried out by a 5-man team led by Leonardo Notarbartolo, who moved into an apartment next to the Diamond Center and spent 3 years posing as an Italian diamond merchant to build credibility. Notarbartolo was later caught sans his stolen diamonds, largely because police found his DNA on a half-eaten salami sandwich near the crime scene. Number 4. Helicopter heist. In September 2009, a crash depot in south of Stockholm, Sweden was robbed after a group of armed thieves landed on the roof in a stolen helicopter. It was the first robbery involving a helicopter in Sweden's history. Number 5. The Great Brinks Robbery. Also dubbed the crime of the century, the Great Brinks Robbery was an armed robbery of the Brinks building in the north end of Boston, Massachusetts on January 17, 1950. $1.2 million in cash and $1.6 million in checks and other securities were stolen, a combined total of $27.6 million today, making it the largest robbery in the history of the United States at the time. It was the meticulously executed work of an 11-member gang who, despite leaving few clues at the crime scene, were all eventually arrested. Number 6. Doing the right thing. Eventually. In 1993, Heather Tallchief robbed the Circus Casino in Las Vegas of $2.5 million. She was a driver for an armored car company and just took off with the cash. 12 years later, and tired of running, she turned herself in. Number 7. Biker gang. In November 2012, a group of thieves rode into a London mall on motorcycles and went to town on a jewelry store with axes and bats. They took off with $3 million worth of jewelry. Number 8. The Great Train Robbery. In August of 1963, 15 unarmed assailants used a fake conductor signal to stop a postal train heading from Glasgow to London, boarded the car, dealt with the guards, and made off with the equivalent of $41 million in today's cash. Police later arrested almost every member of the gang. Number 9. Possibly the most Canadian heist ever. 26 people were arrested in relation to a maple syrup heist in Quebec in 2012. Police found that a staggering 9,500 barrels of maple syrup valued at $18.7 million had been stolen between August 2011 and July 2012 after it was discovered that the barrels in a St. Louis de Blandford, Quebecois warehouse had been replaced with water. Number 10. Rare books. In January 2017, 3 thieves drilled through the skylight of a warehouse near Heathrow Airport in London and rappelled 40 feet to the floor, bypassing the security alarms and making off with more than 160 rare publications worth $2.5 million. The books, many from the 15th and 16th centuries, included early works by Galileo, Isaac Newton, Leonardo da Vinci, and a 1569 edition of Dante's Divine Comedy. Check out these other videos from Let Me Know. If you haven't made the move to subscribe to our channel, all you need to do is click on that red subscribe button. Thank you for watching.